Okay, this is 2136 Alder Street. It's got 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths. It's been on the market for 62 days, but it's 2,200 square feet. So here's your entrance. Yeah, resident bird there. Bushes need some trimming, but easy. So this is the entrance, kind of your foyer. This is the flooring throughout. Front door. So immediately in the front door you have your first bedroom. Again, this is the nice floors, double windows, ceiling fan, closet. Immediately out of the right, there is a linen closet. And then to the left is a full bathroom. There's some tile, mirror, shower. Okay, and then it goes straight into the living room. So the living room is not huge. That's where they have their TV mounted. You got double windows here, and then it goes to the left into a dining room that will easily fit a 6-person table, and into the kitchen. And I'll come back to that in a minute, because this room right here off of the living room as you come in, that's the front door. So if you walking this way, here's your living room again. To the right is the master. You have the barn door that goes into the master suite. And then here is the master bathroom, sorry. Double sink, cabinets are nice. Shower, glass, and then the separate bath, or separate room for the toilet. Here is the walk-in closet, not overly huge, but it is a walk-in. And it's almost like a galley, it's not super wide. So back out, again, that's the master. And then here's the kitchen. That's kind of a chalkboard. That goes out to the backyard, and I'll hit that in a minute. This is the kitchen. This is not granite. It's your appliances. Plenty of cabinet space. Probably the biggest kitchen, I want to say, that we've looked at thus far. Refrigerator. That's your pantry. And then right off the kitchen is your laundry room. It's got a stuff still hanging there. And then in this closet you have an additional, you could use it as a pantry or a linen closet or just extra storage, but that's nice to have right there. And then here's the entry to the garage. It's a 2-car garage, but it's not a big garage, as you can see. There's your electrical panel. They've got hang there. Attic access there. And there's 3 steps going back up to the laundry room. And there's a door that separates the laundry room with the kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and head outside because this is right off the kitchen here. A little doggy door if you need that. So you have a little shed in this corner, fenced in. There are houses on both sides and behind you. So not a ridiculous amount of privacy in the backyard if that's what you're looking for. The decks, this is Trex, this is wood, but it looks nice. There's a couple spots that might need some paint, but looks pretty nice. You have a gate on there that goes down. We'll go ahead and walk down there. Nice sturdy deck, I will say that. Concrete pad here. There's the gate. So this is a property easement for that drain right there. So imagine your property line is right in between here. So they would mow half and you would mow half. Outside back looks pretty good. There's some rocks here, but need some weed eater to kind of bring that back to original beauty. Here's the other side of the back. Gutters, downspouts looks pretty decent from how I can tell. There's your gate. There's a couple of spots where you might need to replace a panel on your fence. And then a little storage unit shed right there. So I'll head back up into the house. The gate's nice for the little ones. A screen door so you could keep that open. And then back inside. And I'll head down to the basement. So this is the first of the carpet that I've seen. And it's at high traffic steps carpet. It looks pretty good. The flooring's a little different down here, but here's the view up the stairs. So there's quite a few steps, but right when you come down to the left, you have a nice big storage area. Radon system. Big storage area. Door there. More storage under the steps. Sump pump. And there's your HVAC system and your water heater. This is another door that goes out to the living area. You can access it from the way we came out. Let's see if I can find a light switch. This is a bedroom. Nice size. It's got a really big walk-in closet. Well, not really big, but it's a lot bigger than the one upstairs, but it's nice. Got a little ledge That's the steps, and that's just the door that I walked in and made a circle. This is a living area. There's the light. The flooring's all nice, so the only carpet in this entire house is on the steps coming down to the basement. There's another bedroom down here. Nice size bedroom as well. Has a ledge, and again, a nice walk-in closet. They did a nice job finishing this basement out. And then you have a full-size bathroom. The mirror's bright red, that's odd, but okay. And then shower. Overall, it looks pretty good. I don't see anything, it's updated. And then there's that door that goes back into that storage area. Overall, it looks pretty good. I would say the only off-putting thing about this house is the houses closest to it. As in, you don't have, some of the other houses we've looked at have not had neighbors behind you, and this one has neighbors all around you, front, back, everything. But this is probably the nicest, most updated house that we have looked at, minus the countertops. But overall, it looks great.